I'm Danny Bonaducci, and you are watching Gov's Radio. This is where you go if you want to see something or if you want to hear something funny. Coming up in just a couple minutes. This is a joke I told. What? I'm not on Gov Radio? Call the police. Call my agent. Hi, I'm Danny
Knockem Day Comedy Radio Show, also brought to you by Two Eagles Auto Body. For more than 25 years, Two Eagles Auto Body has been the leader in auto body repairs and customer satisfaction on Long Island. Two Eagles Auto Body handles every type of auto repair, from custom applications and restorations to repairs involving insurance claims. So call Two Eagles Auto Body and ask for John Rossi at 516-328-2527.
Behind the bag, it gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight, and the Mets win it.
Hello, Tony. Mookie Wilson here, 1986 Mets. How you doing? Long time no see, man. Hey, man, I miss you guys, man, at Knockem Day Comedy Radio, man. I miss you. I wish I was still up there, man. But I'll wait till it warms up a little bit, and hopefully this year things will be a little bit better, man. But when we're talking about comedy, hey, the early years of Mets was a lot to laugh about. You had to make a lot of comedy off those guys. Hey, hope to see you guys during the summer, and hopefully get back on the show, man, at some point in time during the course of the year, all right? All right? Yeah, fine. Contact me, man. All right, Tony. Talk to you later.
telling all your friends the party never ends. Knockem dead. Knockem dead. Comedy show.
Jason. You wanna listen in as the show begins. You're telling all your friends the party never ends. Knockem dead. Knockem dead. Comedy show. Jason.
All right, here we go. I'm getting set up here. Okay. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. It is Tuesday. Thanks for joining us here on the Knockem Dead Comedy Show, right here on Gov's Comedy Club podcast. We're coming at you live from the legendary Governor's Comedy Club, and I have two legends with me, ladies and gentlemen. Sean, of course, is here. Look at him. He's smiling. He's happy.
Dímelo, ¿qué lo que?
I have no idea what he just said.
I'm Spanish today.
You're Spanish today?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I got my curls set
Got your curls?
in my hair.
Oh.
You don't know nothing.
Well,
That's why I had to come.
yeah, Jay.
Because I have to play translator for Tony.
Well, I don't know. He's talking about his curls. I get a little.
Well, first of all, welcome to
Jay's here, ladies and gentlemen. Jay is here.
Special Olympics Tuesday on the Knockem Dead podcast. Ironically, I'm the only guy in the room that doesn't collect disability. Could you imagine that?
3 cheeseburgers away, though.
Oh, not even 2 donuts, bro. This chair's broke. I could fall off this thing and get a disability.
It's going to be in a hover
minute.
round pretty soon.
So yeah, I came in. I was watching, because sometimes I'll watch, not often, because
I don't blame you.
I don't want to be counted as one of those 3.
We should call it, the Social Security Show. That's what we should call it.
The disability show.
Yeah.
We already got a sponsor, right?
We got a sponsor? Yeah, Social Security. Well, yeah, that's what I called it, right? This morning, two cripples and a fat guy.
Yeah, 2 cripples and a. So I saw Sean talking about gats, and you were like, "What is a gat?" And I'm like, "Is this guy living under a rock in Levittown? Because you're 2 towns away from fucking getting robbed with 6 gats in the face." And if you travel that way, you could happen to you anytime. So I was like, oh, let me come in and translate. Plus, I hung out with Sean a couple times in the green room.
Yeah.
I had to give him some street cred that I had. So he was like, oh, look at this.
You
white
had to
boy.
give him street cred.
Well, I had to let him know that I had some street cred.
Oh, I see. Okay.
You know? Plus, we have a lot of things in common, him and I. He's black, I'm white. He was in jail. My dad was in jail. He sits all the time. I love to fucking sit. So here we are. Trivia Tuesday on the Knockem Dead
That
Show.
segue was beautiful. I didn't know where he was going with it, but he landed well on that.
It was good. That was a good one.
That was good.
He landed well. That was a
Sometimes
nice
I got
freestyle.
a couple zingers. Sometimes. It happens once in a blue.
Beautiful.
Did you
freestyle.
know his dad in jail?
No.
Yes, he said.
My dad died in 1984.
Oh. I didn't know that.
But I love, I'll do, when you do an urban room, they call it.
Yeah.
That just means there's an all-black audience. Let's keep it fucking real.
Love it.
I like to, I don't start with it sometimes because, sometimes they'll get offended. I'm like, oh, this reminds me of my childhood. It's like when I used to go visit my dad up in Fishkill. We were the only white motherfuckers there, too. And sometimes it works. Sometimes they look at you like you got 12 heads, but it is what it is.
I like the urban audiences. They're They're loose. They're fun.
You like the colored folks?
You said it. I didn't say that. My goodness.
You laughed.
Such a good word. It's a word I grew up on. We can't even use it nowadays.
Colored?
Yeah.
Well, you can talk about crayons.
I got a beef right now, too.
Oh, really? What's the matter?
They doing The Color Purple as a musical. And there was nothing to sing about in that movie, so I don't see how they're doing that. That pisses me off.
I'm with you.
Back to the Future, I understand. Yeah. Sing
Wait
along.
till they bring Boys to the Hood to Broadway.
Oh.
Because it's only a matter of time.
that would
they
be
did Michael
hilarious.
Jackson, Diana Ross. It's only a matter of time.
We gotta write it before anybody else does. We'll get rich.
It's already written.
It's already right. It's just sitting on somebody's desk right now. We got to get the right actors. We got to wait to the climate of the society.
But I like how these Broadway shows, like they try to do rap and, or hip hop, whatever you freaking call it. They try to do that in Broadway shows.
It's all because of that one that killed.
Oh, Hamilton?
Yeah.
Yeah. But even that, like, it's so white, it's ridiculous. Like, you're like, get out of the way. You know, you don't know what you're doing. You know, like me. I don't try to pretend. Like, we've been talking about it the past few weeks. I read it, and I'm the first to say I don't get it. I'm not going on Broadway trying to act like I know what I'm doing.
You were so enamored by those words and stuff like that, though.
I've had so many people come to me. You got to try this one. Do that song. Do that. I wrote.
Many suggestions?
I did. But I wrote them down and I lost the list. I lost it. I don't have it here.
You gotta be careful. Some of them trying to set you up.
Don Sill was trying to set me up. He admitted to me that he was trying to set me up. We've been doing. I've been reading rap lyrics.
I know.
I'm explaining it to Jay.
I'm
you see
sorry.
me looking over at Jay?
He explained
right?
it to you first.
Well, he said he's here to translate because of the gats. I'm now explaining to him what we're talking about with the rap music.
So I have to
keep
ask,
him
because
involved.
this is always a big thing now.
Okay.
Back in the days, it was allowed. And matter of fact, back in the days, I said the N-word.
Really?
All the time, yeah. Because people used to say I had the hood pass because I dated black girls. I lived with black girls. I seen a dude the other couple weeks ago. He's like, Jay, in the middle of the store, dropping the N-bomb, mine. And I'm like, oh. And everyone's just looking at us. He's like, yo, you're the only white boy. Da, 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 da.
Was that guy white or black?
He was black.
Oh, that's all right.
One of the biggest drug dealers from the hood, literally, like, hood legend. And I'm just like, all right, like I can't do that no more, And like my boy writes it on Facebook, and I fucking cringe every time he writes it. So when you read the rap lyrics, do you say the N-word or do
No,
you not?
I was saying honky.
He does it beautiful. He replaces the N-word with honk. Am I allowed to say no?
Well, you're black. You're allowed to say
Nah,
it.
but I've been around.
Oh, you mean
people.
like on the airwaves?
Yeah. I've been
Oh,
around white people so much that I say the N-word now. So
Really? You just say N-word?
I just say N-word now.
Now, do black people, like when you were hanging out with black people, though, you let it out?
Oh, I throw it out for no reason, and
Right.
Yeah,
that's
they
when
all
I
do.
started noticing the difference. Like, wow, there was no reason for me to say that word when I actually
you had mentioned
hand me
that.
my drink. I could have skipped that part. I didn't need to say that.
But do you ever?
I'm conscious of it.
Yeah. So, but now when you're with other black people, do you say N-word?
No.
No, you
I
you're able to
I fall right back into my
Yeah,
world.
okay.
I'm playing both worlds right now.
Now, I've heard that about you. So, now, is there such a thing as having a pass? Like, can a white guy like Jay say that word and get away with it?
Not if you. Not these days. Stuff
You
like
can't
that.
say that
Yeah,
shit
you
no
can't.
more.
Really? Even I'm not talking about it in here. I'm talking like if Jay's at a party with you and he goes out and says it, like people are gonna get mad at him.
Because you're going to have the Back to Africa broads.
Yeah, and what is he gonna say?
What's a Back to Africa broad?
Like the fucking Erica Badu's, like the Lauryn Hills.
Neo Soul.
Yeah, like.
There's people that are too black sometimes.
Yo, there was a broad. I did a thing for Strong Island Television. They had like a shopping thing.
Yeah.
And I wore my Fat Lives Matter shirt at the time. Yo,
Okay.
this broad in this African thing. Yo, I'm wildly offended by your shirt. Da 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 da.
Well, no, you lost.
Girl.
You said wowly. Like, no, you don't have any. That's not a word. Go away. I see. She would lose all credit with me for making up a word.
Yeah.
So grammar.
that's a word.
Grammar is your.
That's the thing. Like, you can't say that. You know?
can't say
She's
that.
Pissed at the Fat Lives Matter now.
No, if you're gonna be
Yo,
pissed.
your grammar's not right, shorty. Like, come on. I'm not getting into a pissing match with this broad.
Well,
she's one of them Back to Africa broads.
So what did
Let
you
her
do?
her thing.
So what did you do? So you
All right,
backed
shorty,
off.
my bad. Sorry you don't like it, but it's funny.
Some fights are not worth fighting.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna fight with somebody who's stupid.
bro.
Wowly.
Okay.
Shut up.
All right. Well,
Show me that you have a legit argument. Show me that you
when
can
you want to be
speak.
the grammar police,
That's
go ahead
right.
and do that. I'm not getting into that pissing match. Listen, Fat J's for the people, bro. Can't we all just get along?
Fat J's for the people.
For the people.
That's a new shirt.
For the people.
I put that magnet on the back of my car. Fat J is for the people.
Fat J is for the people.
That's a beautiful presidential run slogan right
We got to
there.
get you a haircut, bro.
Nah, man. That's my look, man. That's my look.
Yo, you should braid it up, get a
He does.
pacifier.
I get it braided
We
once.
could have you
What?
headlining
No.
as the dude from Boys in the Hood, yo. Yo,
Okay.
Chris from Boys in the Hood.
Chris
like-
was in the wheelchair, though.
Yeah, I know.
The other one that had the pacifier, his name was Pookie, I think.
No.
Yeah.
No.
What?
Chris had the fucking pacifier.
Chris did not have the pacifier.
In Boys in the Hood?
There was the stand-up guy, Dookie.
Dookie, yes, you might be right. All right. I haven't seen it in a minute.
See that? He gets them all mixed up. He thinks he's got
They all
street
look the
cred.
same. Even
And
the blacks in the
exactly.
wheelchairs
You
look
see
I'm
that?
not talking, I don't have street cred. I'll just be in the hood. I just know some hood dudes. That's all. My bad.
So you want to read some more lyrics today?
All right. You got suggestions for me? I'll read some today. We got Tuesday trivia coming
I'll
soon.
give you one.
All right.
Ride or Die by Rough Riders.
Ride or
I
die
hope you
by
ain't
Rough
tongue kissing your spouse, cause I be fucking her in the mouth. Type of honky that bust at your house.
Oh my goodness.
Too slick means she be sucking my dick.
I was
Whoa.
gonna go to YG and Rich Homie Quan. I want to see how you
That's
get around.
not rap, bro.
Yes, it is.
Oh, I think
Oh,
I
you
got the
mean,
wrong ride or die here.
I'm a die for my.
So,
But they have a radio version.
They don't. It's
Yes,
not,
they do.
It's no music. It's just the beat. It's just an instrumental.
Sev Deliza, that's not the right one, right?
What?
No, it's Ride or Die. RYDE.
D-Y,
Rough
what?
Rider.
D-Y-E, like die, like
No,
tie-dye?
No, DIE.
Yeah.
But Ride is the RYDE.
I
You can't even spell Rough Rider. You a
I
Rough
can't
Rider.
even spell, you don't, who spells ride with a Y?
Rough Riders.
Yeah, well, they're
living on
stupid
the
too.
Streets.
Yo,
And I hope you ain't tongue kissing your spouse because I'm
Nope, there it is.
her in the mouth. The type of honky buck at your house. That's one of the greatest rap lyrics ever.
that's one of the greatest rap
Yes.
lyrics ever.
Appreciate it. Take it in. You're judging it.
You gotta realize what it
Yeah,
is.
Sit in it. Be in the moment.
Be in the moment.
Yeah. Act like you're in a club.
Andy Pajanos wants to know if he has a pass.
He does not have a
Yeah,
pass.
you didn't give Andy a
I
pass.
didn't give Eddie never asked me, but
You don't get a pass with that mustache.
Andy, you do not have a pass.
Andy says if he didn't talk to idiots, he would only be talking to like 3 people. That's funny. Jerry Lahane may have to do a white rap intervention. Jerry, have you written rap lyrics too? Jerry claims to have written songs for Tom Petty. All right. Should I continue where you left off? Too slick means she be sucking my dick. And before you know it, I'ma have her stuffing my bricks. What does that mean? Oh, like, is that money? What does that mean, stuffing my bricks? Jada, if I kiss you now, you'll die later. Jada Pinkett Smith.
No, Jada Kiss. Top 5 dead or alive, Tony. Get up on it.
Oh my god.
I've been nice since Honkies was watching movies on beta. Ready to clap? Everybody giving me gats? I know what gats are now. Because believe it or not, we be the one setting the traps. You listen to y'all shit, then listen to our shit. Ain't nothing but y'all could do but gossip. See, that word threw me.
But pop shit.
That I didn't know what to replace that word with. Can people say, all right, the word
I've been saying half a fag on stage.
you have. I've
I
heard.
have. And I haven't gotten any backlash. As a matter of fact, a gay couple came up to me and was like, that was fucking hysterical.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You know, that is one thing I've noticed. Most people get offended are not the type of person that you're, the word you're using.
Dude, that's
Right?
crazy.
Is that true, though? Do you
Yes.
yeah.
Like, I hate that too, though. That's weird.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, how do you get offended for another race or?
And I just hate, like, what's the agenda? So you're offended. Okay. All right. I got you. I heard you. Sorry you're offended. Now move on. And, and let's all move on.
And
like,
usually
all right,
the
so you're
person they
offended.
defended is sitting there like a fucking jabroni, like, I didn't even ask you to do this for me. Like,
Right.
what are you doing, yo? Like, why do you feel the need to be so woke?
All right, so I can continue saying faggots, assuming there's more faggots mentioned in these lyrics. All right, that's the reason now y'all honkies ain't got shit, Because every time I turn around, y'all on the LOX dick.
Locks, the locks dick.
Oh, well, it was L period, and it's all in capital letters.
It's
an
locks.
acronym.
It's locks.
What's it mean?
Locks.
Living off experience.
Because every time I turn around, you're all on the living on experience
No,
dick.
that's the name of the group. but
group-
that's-
Oh, that's a
the
group
Locks.
called Living on Experience.
Living
Jada
off,
Kiss, Styles
living
P, and
She Glooch.
She Glooch, yeah.
She glutes?
Also
She
called the
Glooch.
D Block. They had a bunch of names.
Yeah,
Wow.
they jumped around.
But I'll tell you, one of the greatest things I've ever seen. I went to the Rough Riders Cash Money concert back in Nassau Coliseum back in the
God
day.
damn, yo. What year are you talking about? Like 99?
95, 96 maybe. Little Wayne was he was a youngin. Yo, the big timers they were called at the time. They came across on this fake helicopter through the Coliseum, but the
that's
Locks
cool.
came out with the shiny suits, and they did "If You Think I'm Jiggy," and then they were like, "Yo, we ain't fucking bad boy no more. Cut that shit," and they ripped the suits off, and then they did like this song or whatever.
I love this day, man. I needed this day too, because remember one day I was here, they were just talking about the Beatles for like 2 hours, and I was just sitting here lost.
Him and
Sitting here
Dan,
lost.
him and Dan used to talk like Pearl Jam, and I'm like, bro.
Oh, no. Dan likes Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh, that's what it is.
See, but
yeah.
they're not in with you black people.
You colored folks.
That's what I don't listen to that though.
No, that's not like welcome in that world. I thought they were. No.
I mean, the guitarists and the instrument players, the lyrics, nah.
Oh.
Y'all go too dark sometimes with that rock music.
Yeah. Well, this isn't dark. This isn't dark. Honkies, that's narrow. I just smack him with the barrel.
And
Like,
give it to him at the light, like Kane's cousin Harold. That is a great line. You don't even know who Harold is.
I have no idea. But the point
You
is,
ain't know who Kane
Menace to
is.
society.
no, I have no idea. But
You ain't for the musical.
I said I'm not for the musical. I don't want to see white guys rapping. They suck at it. I appreciate the talent. I don't know what a lot of it means. It's not my particular favorite type of music, but I appreciate the talent.
Last week's first trivia question. What was
You think I remember last week's first trivia
Ice
question?
Cubes?
Yeah.
Said,
Rap was the
news-
dictionary
yeah,
or
the
something?
news.
The news of the world for
right,
black people.
They just reporting what they see in the hood, man.
Okay.
They probably smack somebody with a barrel.
But not anymore. Now
I'm not
it's
disputing that.
Oh.
Listen, no, you're enhancing my point. So they're talking about newscasting for black people. Well, you don't want to hear white guys, telling you what your news is, do you?
No, definitely not.
Right.
But I'm saying the Red Hot Chili Peppers, y'all just take drugs and come up with this shit out of nowhere.
Yeah, but you guys are talking about shooting each other up all the time and banging each other's bitches.
Usually what happens. Usually what happens.
All in love is, what is it? All fair is, all
All
is.
fair and love and war.
Yeah, I couldn't get that out. Fuck you and your son. Y'all low hit the, what? Y'all low with the scum. Oh my goodness. Show me the money. I'll show you a gun, motherfucker. Spin, what? Spin the corner while you parlay with done? What the hell does that mean?
Say it again.
It says SP apostrophe LL. Spill? What?
Spin the block.
What?
He'll spin the block.
Spin the block?
Yeah.
I
What does that mean, like drive around the block?
Yeah,
Drive
spin the
by.
corner while you party with Don.
But then it says spin the corner. So
No, that's Styles P. That's the next rapper's line.
oh.
Okay.
Oh, so that's I'll spin the corner while you
I'll
parlay
spin the
with
corner
Dunn?
While you party with Don. I clap you, I clap him, and that's rule number 1. Sucking my dick, and I don't give a fuck what you get, what you spit.
What you spit?
Who you are, where you from, and who the fuck you can get. Because in the hood, Tony, what happens is, let's say Sean's chilling, da-da-da-da-da.
Poetry in motion, yo.
Poetry in motion.
The image got into my head when he said it, yo. I was a little.
Oh, yeah, because I couldn't make sense of it.
Yeah, it was poetry in motion.
It's not, see, but
Spin the block while you party with Dunn.
what does that mean?
He'll do a
Well,
drive-
first off,
he'll do a drive-by, and if
He's
he
gonna
didn't
roll
get
up
you the
on you
first
while you're
time,
partying.
yeah, but let me point out, like I said, capital S, capital P, apostrophe LL. So they screwed up, and then it doesn't say party here. You can back me up. You see it. It says parlay.
yeah, he's chilling.
But you guys are saying party. If I saw party, I'd be able to read it better. Like, what is he talking about? Parley with done. And what's a done? D-U-N.
That's like your homie, you know?
your friend.
Yeah.
You're my done.
So you guys are my done?
Yes.
Why can't you just say you guys are my friends? Is that too
Bro,
white?
Sounds
bro,
horrible.
bro,
Sounds
we're
horrible,
not getting
man.
back to the origin.
Yeah, and the
But what's
grammar.
but what's a done?
Why do
Put
white
the
people
grammar
use
badge
big
down,
words,
man.
you
Put
know?
your
But where does a done come from? Like somebody just said one day, "Oh, you're my done." Like, okay, you're my done.
Done was like a. I would say.
I
Mobb
think it
Deep
changed.
put that out.
Yeah, I think it came from Son, and you couldn't call. They didn't want to be called Son no more. So
Because son is like, oh, you're sonning him, like, you know, they used to call him, yo, son, what up, son? And then it's like, oh, you're sonning him, like, you know, trying to make him feel lower than you.
Oh, okay,
So,
all
but I
right.
call you Son because you shine like one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of my bald head, the light
All right,
reflects.
that too. God, you take everything literally.
Well, see, you guys wouldn't be shooting each other up if you took each other literally. If you're clear with what you're talking about.
Tony is my dung. It's done. D-U-N, Andy.
Two
Done.
N's.
Tony is
Could
my
be two
dung.
N's sometimes, right?
No,
Yeah,
no,
sometimes.
Andy wasn't making a mistake there. Yeah, he meant that. I like to see advancing my point in a rap song. Now, all right, come on, back me up here. Now, is Andy Plagianos going to claim he knows his rap? I find that hard to believe.
Say that again.
Andy Plagianos, like, he doesn't know rap.
Why not?
You gonna tell me he's gonna try and pass himself off? He's gonna try and get a pass? Come on, he's as white as me. He doesn't get this
He
stuff.
could probably play a tune on his guitar, a nice rap song or something like that.
Andy, you be ready. I'm putting you to the test on Friday. You get that guitar out. I want to see Andy rap on Friday. If you show up this week,
A freestyle.
yeah, I want to see Andy freestyle.
The balls on this guy, Andy. If you show up this week,
Yeah,
it
see, he didn't
costs
show
you
up
$80 in fucking gas to get here. Could you imagine? But we're gonna get syndicated soon,
Yeah,
Don't worry.
yeah. Well,
and then I can quit the day job, and then it'll be like I'm collecting disability, like my two co-hosts today.
We're 0 for 2 right now with the syndication. We've been.
Because you probably showed them a Friday, and they were like, "What is this?" Show them Jay.
See, now you're picking on Andy. See that?
Show them Jay.
No, I can't show them Jay because they don't want cursing involved.
Okay, so let's film one that doesn't curse.
I've done that when you're not here. Fremder says Jay and Sean will make a great couple.
What the fuck?
Yes, Andy. I know. Andy says I meant to say dung. I know. I said that. I don't know rap well, says Andy. There you go. But I let those people be those people.
I let
Whoa,
those
that's
people.
racial as racial gets right
Maybe
there.
you read it wrong.
I didn't read it wrong. That's what it says. First off, like the fact that he says like he has authority over you to let you do anything.
Still has that whip, huh?
Right. And probably still has, a cotton field in the backyard.
Wait, so we got to get syndicated, yo. Like,
So yeah, the story goes I was approached about a year and a half ago by a guy who said he thinks he can get me a syndication deal. I said, all right, well, let's make it happen. And there were times where it looked like something was going to happen, and I had to do, some stuff for him.
hey, yo.
But no, nothing like that. I mean, for the show, I mean, like editing-wise and stuff, like promotion-wise, you son of a bitch. But yeah, he's done a pitch to two different companies about syndication, and it was rejected both times. So there you go. And Don Sills.
Well, now you got a little culture now, so we got to reapply now.
Now we apply appeal to the masses.
Get voted in.
Get voted in. Yeah. Oh, that's a good idea.
Take your leg off, me in a wheelchair.
You gotta
that-
put the stump like rested on the fucking
Get
thing.
that
And
sympathy
keep the leg
vote.
like a gear shifter on the side.
we go to hospital rehabs and get those people to vote.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, I've done that. I've rested my stump on this.
Don't
on
do
this
it
very.
today.
Yeah.
Why not?
I'll fucking stab you.
You'll stab my stump. I've
Too
been
close
through
to
worse.
a dick.
Too close to my dick.
I had to do some favors for this guy.
No,
that was sounding crazy.
I didn't say favors. I said I had to do some things.
It's even worse.
No, but that meant for the show. But like I had to put reels together and help pitch
You know
and
what it sounded like?
that's what. Well,
Should've
that's
brought
because you're
me into
perverted.
the meeting. I would have sold them. We would have been fucking live on like E Network.
I wasn't even at the meetings. I wasn't there. I had to supply the guy with everything he needed, and then he went and
We
pitched
go to
it.
Revolt.
What's that?
It's a black entertainment network.
It's the new BET.
Yeah.
Is BET is still in existence?
Yes.
Yeah, but
Oh, so now
But
this is
Diddy
coming.
owns
they
that
only-
one.
I
Well,
think
he
they only
used to
do
own it.
church.
Oh, Diddy owns what? BET?
No, Revolt.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or he used to. I think they just bought him out.
I think he
Well,
still
yeah,
got
'cause he's in
shares.
trouble.
I think he just had to step down.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
'cause of
wonder
the whole
why.
Sexual assault allegation.
Yep. Everybody's getting a. I got a whole list here that I haven't gone through yet of people who've been accused in the past couple of months.
Couple months.
Yeah. It's a long list,
Jerry
too, man.
Jerry says get a hot lady co-host, like a comic who draws crowds. Yeah,
Well, like
easier
Jay,
said than done.
exactly. That's the thing. Like Jay said, if I had money, I would. Karen Krentz said she would come in here every day if she didn't live so far away. If I could pay Karen Krentz, I would pay her to come in here every day. We had a good time with her,
We did.
and she's very easy on the eyes. But that's why I have Sean in here.
Why?
I'm a buffer.
Yeah.
A buffer?
Hey, yo, that sounded crazy. When
You
I just-
said it, man, not
I
me.
know, yo. I gotta pause myself. I gotta teach you pause too.
Got to teach me what?
Pause.
Pause?
Yeah.
Like as in like stopping? That kind of pause? Or are we P-A-U-S-E or
Can't- there's something you
P-A-W-S?
just can't teach.
PAWSE.
Like
P-A-W-S-E?
Yeah.
What is that?
That's pause.
Yeah, what does it mean?
It means anything remotely. How can
Yeah,
I
so
say-
you don't even know.
I want to say it without getting.
I
in
should
trouble.
teach you what it means. I'll teach you
I
right
get-
now. It's
yeah.
not a word. Don't use it.
All right. I give you examples off air.
Oh, off air?
Yeah.
Oh.
That way we can word it correctly.
Does it stand for something? Is it like people...
It's a. What's on the paper?
Jamie Foxx has been accused. Cuba Gooding Jr., as we know. Of course, yeah, Diddy. Let's see, who else?
A lot of football players too.
Yeah, I believe it.
Nah, they get in trouble for domestic violence mostly. And there's this young kid on the Oklahoma City Thunders. Like he got a sexual allegation against a young girl.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah, Giddy. That's a good team too. And he's just sitting there looking stupid on the sideline. It's crazy out there, man.
This show will never be on the BET network. Yeah, no kidding.
We're trying.
Can I ask you guys a comedy question?
Sure.
Sure.
When you guys get booked for shows, have you ever done contracts?
Not yet.
Not
No.
yet?
That's more like a headliner thing, I believe.
When you get booked for comedy shows, okay?
Or door deal type things.
Right. But when you get booked, like obviously you're told how much you get paid, you're told what time you'll go on, etc., how much time you're going to get. Has it ever happened where, like, things just don't go as planned and you're stuck waiting maybe like an hour or something, or longer?
You mean get
Yeah.
bumped?
It's show
No,
business.
no, not get bumped. Just wait to go on for
yeah,
a long
it's show
time.
business. Not everything goes according to plan. You gotta be.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm sorry, I wasn't clear enough. I'm not talking about like like a club. I'm talking about like a private party or a corporate function, something like that. Things where it's a little more, I don't say organized, but for lack of a better, a little more regimented.
I did a private gig
Yeah.
through Governors with a headliner. It was me and a headliner. The people didn't know we were coming. They were in the middle of eating dinner.
Oh, that sucks.
He wanted us to just go up right then and there.
Oh, no.
The headliner was like, no. Let them finish eating, clear the plates, and then we'll go up.
Mm-hmm.
He decided that they wanted to just do it. So he brought me up while they were clearing the plates. So now I'm like 4 minutes in, and all you hear is like,
Right, yeah.
Finally, it stopped. And I'm like, wow, I could hear myself now, And I do a joke, and it worked. They laughed. I was like, oh, finally, And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, some woman in the back stands up. Well, she was standing up. And goes, the dessert table is now open and coffee is ready.
Right,
So-
and you're up there?
While I'm in the middle of a fucking joke.
What
and
a
everyone
bitch.
just looked that way and
Right.
then back at me. I go, what are we going to do? Race to that fucking table right now?
And that's it. Your set's over at that point, right?
It is what it is. Bro,
Oh,
you're
that
getting
would make
paid.
me
You
nuts.
do what the fuck you're getting paid to do. if you complain, bro, like, this is like, I try to, again, people ask me for advice. I don't know no better. I just try to see, I pay attention, and I have my eyes and ears open. I try to do more listening than talking. But, yo, if you start complaining, being a dick, yo, they're holding your money. And
right.
If you didn't get your money, shut the fuck up until you get your money. But at work, if you have a day job, they want, typically it's the 80-20 rule. 20% of the group does 80% of the production, but they want a low maintenance, high production person.
Sure.
So that's what you gotta be. Shit ain't always gonna go right. Shit don't go right at your house,
But there's gotta be lines. All right. Well, I'll tell you why I asked, and I did mention it yesterday. I did one of my comedic game shows on Friday. I had a contract, said 7 to 8 is show, that's when you're performing. Great, no problem. I get there at 6:30. I set up my game show equipment. There's nobody in the room. I'm like, where the hell is everybody? So I asked, the girls that are working, I go, what time is this party? She goes, well, 7. I go, it starts at 7? She goes, yeah. I said, well, that's when they told me to start. She's like, I don't know what to tell you. So, like any party, it's like 7:05 before you start seeing anybody. The woman that hired me didn't show up till 7:20. I'm like, all right, so I'm a little bothered. It's not the end of the world, like you said. I've been doing this almost 30 years, so I get it, and I've been through a lot of this type of stuff. So the woman says, can you go on around 8? No problem. But now I'm sitting in the room they're eating in and they're hanging out in. Like, I'm sitting in a corner, just sitting there. Well, it was a corporate event, so they all know each other, and they're all sitting there having their party. I actually hear one woman say to her, who's that guy sitting in the corner?
Yeah, that's what they do.
I'm like, son of a bitch. And then I overheard 5 people, because they see the game show stuff up there. I'm not playing some stupid game show.
God damn.
I'm like, oh, this is going to be great. 8:05, I haven't gone up yet. And I can see this woman, she's talking, she's having her fun. Like, she totally forgot about me. So I go over. I said, just want to let you know it's 8:05. I don't know if you wanted me to start. 10 more minutes. Okay, fine. I go back. I'm sitting in the corner. 8:50, I finally go on. So we're talking almost 2 hours from the original start time. That wouldn't make you mad?
That sounds like the people that get offended when you say fucking stupid words, bro. You're like a Karen right now. Did you get paid?
I got paid, but I was only. But when they had me go up, I mean, time is money. Like, I'm getting paid for my time,
Listen,
but I wasn't getting paid for those 2 hours I was waiting.
Gig or something, completely different story.
And I could have.
You could have. Yeah, your mother could have had bulls, and she wouldn't have been your mother.
My mother is.
You got a better shot at getting struck by lightning than having 2 gigs on the same night, Tony. Come on, let's fucking be honest. But shut the fuck up.
He woke
do
up
your
and
job.
chose violence this morning.
But you got to realize too, bro, like, you show up. I show up to people's houses.
Yeah.
That it's their husband's 50th birthday, and all of a sudden the wife thought it would be a good idea to have a comedian. The husband hates comedy.
Oh, I've been there.
And then you're standing there, and now you walk in. They tell you to get there at 7:30. Everything's in disarray. So now you're sitting on someone's couch amongst 40 people, have no idea who you are, what you came for, with a shirt that says "Blimp it ain't easy," sweating. And then now you see little kids running around. So now, that fucking goes to all your jokes. Yeah, bro, it is what it is. Shut the fuck up, because the last thing you need is someone saying, and especially in this, it's a big word of mouth business.
Yes.
You don't need that person like, yo, don't use them.
I agree 100%.
Horrible. That guy gave me an attitude because we were running late. Blase, blah.
No, which is why I didn't yell and bitch and moan. But there's still got to be some kind of level of decency where these people, and respect, where these people should realize, hey, this guy he's been here for 2 hours waiting. Like, a little respect for the person and their time and what they're doing. Somebody's
You're
sitting.
You're hired help, man. Like you're gonna,
bro.
Yeah, but that's my point.
The respect comes in the form of money. That's the only respect you want.
And again, that's my point. I'm getting paid for the hour that I'm performing. What about the 2 hours you made me sit there scratching my ass?
Bro, at the end of the day,
Should have
let's
ate all
be
that
real.
free food.
Are you really getting paid for the hour you're performing? I hear that all the time. Comedians always say you're not getting paid for the 20 minutes on stage or the hour. You're getting paid for the sitting, the driving, the fucking hassle of getting to the place, doing all that.
Yeah.
So,
All right. Okay.
did you make $300-400?
I made
A couple $100, let's say.
I made a little bit more than that.
Okay,
actually,
so you made fucking $500. Where else are you gonna make $500 for an hour of asking stupid trivia questions? You do it here for fucking free and 6 people watching. but $500 2 hours late is a fucking problem. Pick up your skirt, grab your balls, and shut up, you little bitch.
I see it in his eyes. You got to him. You got to him.
Oh, Jay does this to me all the time.
No, I keep it fucking real. That's fucking real. Sometimes you're not going to like what I have to say, and my guy Butera does it to me all the time. Sometimes he's not going to like what I have to say, but I'm going to tell him the fucking truth, whether you like it or not. If you don't like it, don't ask me my fucking opinion.
Don't yell at me. I didn't say I didn't like I didn't say I didn't like it.
Shut the fuck up, collect your money, do your job, and that's it. Hopefully they'll hire you again. But next time, expect it to be 2 hours late. Shut the fuck. Did you eat?
No, they didn't feed me.
Why wouldn't you ask for food? I went right up and be like, well, get a plate going.
No, I put that in the contract. There's a bunch of boxes to check. Feeding the performers was not checked. So whenever that happens, if I'm by myself, I know I'm not going to get fed, or I tell my cast, say, hey, look, they didn't check that box off, so eat before you get there. Or if you want, maybe we'll, maybe if anybody wants, maybe we'll go out and get a bite after the show. But that's up to you guys. But we know in advance.
Because it started 2 hours later. Fuck it, Tony. I'll see you next time. I'm going to McDonald's. You fucking whiny cunt.
I don't recall whining. I believe
that C-bomb dropped here on Tuesday Trivia with the disabled.
I believe I just asked a question. I don't recall, bitching and moaning.
Well,
I was
you were
just
whining about being offended, and you sound offended. So
I was just telling you what happened. I
had to bring you back
bothered.
to reality. Write a Yelp review. This corporate party had me sitting around for an hour and 50 minutes. Oh, my God. This is why we get double-digit viewers when I'm here, Tony.
Let's get it out there, yeah.
I told you. I've been getting my numbers have been.
Vicky, what's up?
Oh, Vicky's there.
Vicky's laughing. Everyone's fucking laughing. It's the first time they tuned in to Knockem Dead, and they're laughing in like fucking 4 months.
I'm enjoying it.
That's messed up. See, he just insulted you now.
I didn't insult him.
Yes, you did. He comes in here every week for a couple months now.
Okay.
So you're saying they haven't been laughing when he's here?
About being offended and shit. So
I'm not.
Yeah, that's
what?
why no one's laughing.
Dude woke up
Let me-
angry
all right,
than
let
a
me-
motherfucker.
I didn't get a word. I got motherfucker. I didn't get
He
the
woke
rest.
up angry than a motherfucker.
No, I'm
yeah.
actually happy. I'm fucking thrilled. I'm still going off my high from Saturday, to be honest.
You're hot. What happened Saturday?
Yeah.
I opened for Chris Frangiola here.
I saw the picture. Very nice.
He followed us back, me and Carla,
What do you mean? Followed you back
on
What's that mean?
Instagram. I worked with a
Oh.
headliner Friday with 5,000 followers. I gave him some weed because it was his birthday, like a gentleman. I treated him like a gentleman. He reposted my story, didn't follow me back. The guy with 55,000 followers that I used to watch on TV followed me back, shouted me out on his live.
Nice. Who's that?
Chris Frangiola.
Oh. Wow. Yeah, that's fantastic. Very nice.
Living the dream.
Who?
Little wins here and there, right?
That's it, bro.
That's it. Who's wasn't Frangiola writing
He was on Chelsea Handler.
Chelsea Handler? That's it. Yeah, he was
Chelsea
writing for.
lately.
Right. That's it. Thank you. What's he doing now?
Huh?
What's he doing now?
Fucking touring the country.
Well, yeah, but he always does that.
He has a podcast, Cover to Cover.
Oh, okay. Very nice.
Super nice guy. Sometimes you meet good people, man.
Oh yeah, we got shouted out by what's his name last week? Tom Green. So it's cool. It's cool when you're nice to these guys, and it's cool when they're nice back. I like that.
Yeah.
John Rusiello says, "Go Jay, go."
Tony's still offended. He made 500 and waited 2 hours. Could you imagine?
See, you're right. He's angry today. He went back to it. We moved on.
The callback is crazy. He went back to it. He even segued it back. He just went straight back to it. Wait, so how long you been doing this shit, Jack?
What, comedy?
Yeah.
7 years in March.
We got a long way to go.
To what?
Took me 5, but you've had opportunities. You got to perform at Governor's before I did. Took me 5 years to get in here.
Oh.
So that means you're funnier.
No,
I'm
no.
kidding. Okay.
No, they just feel bad because
Yeah, that's what it is.
Wheelchair.
I need to get my own ramp so I can get up them stairs easier.
I know Joey Petroni can't
black.
be here all the time to
Yo,
pick you
they're
up.
like, put the black guy in the wheelchair on the stage. Let's give him a shot. You know,
What's the fundraiser?
sink or swim. Sink or swim.
Paralympics? Oh yeah, we got
Go,
one.
Sean.
We got one.
But now
Put
what
him out
happened? But in the giggle room, what do we do?
I just don't go.
You don't go in the giggle room.
No,
We don't just bring the mic to the other side of the room or
that's
something.
crazy. No,
How are we gonna do that, Tony?
What do you mean? Bring the mic over to. He can sit in the doorway.
that's horrible.
People can just go like this for 5 minutes and watch.
I've been in clubs
could
where I
you
just had
imagine?
sit in front of the stage and it was just
Yeah,
horrible.
that's kinda sucks.
This cocksucker's crying, waiting around 2 hours. Now we're gonna make the fucking black guy in the wheelchair, which he's already got 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
You think I got sympathy? I'm bald
now,
and I'm missing a
I'll put
leg.
the black
You think
guy
I-
in the wheelchair in the doorway
You
and give
chose
him the
to be
mic
bald.
over there.
I
All right,
chose
guys,
to be
turn
bald.
from the stage and look at the colored guy in the wheelchair. He's going to give you 7 minutes now, okay?
How did I choose to be bald?
Didn't you shave it? You told me that, right?
Well, I shave
You
it.
said you on the swim team and you wanted to go faster and shit like that. Yeah.
No.
Oh, that's what I remember.
What do you think? All white people are swimmers?
Yes.
See,
they
he's
don't-
not. He's racist.
They don't swim. Black people are more racist than we are.
Oh,
they?
all the way.
Really?
Bro.
All the way.
Oh yeah.
Bro. Yo, you got to...
I've hung out with black people, but I've never heard them say that. They're the
say it all the
happiest people.
time.
He's gonna go, bro. Yo, you get an angry island broad or dude at a fucking drive-through where there's a white person working and they're stingy with the sauces or napkins or something like that, or they fuck up the order. Yo, bro, that person will, from the passenger seat, go through the driver's seat and like want to attack them through the window, all while yelling nothing but cracker, honky, all that. You white fucking bitch. I'll fucking throw bleach in your bro.
We immediately go to race in an argument, yo.
Bro.
Chinese people.
Am I lying?
Chinese food place. You don't get enough duck sauces. Immediately go to their race.
So why do you guys get away with saying honky and cracker, but I
Because-
can't?
Those 400 years.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, but which I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I'm not arguing with. However, you guys weren't there. I personally didn't do that to you personally.
I understand, but it's in the lineage.
Yeah. All right. I'll give you that. And I'm all for fixing that.
Got good, beautiful comebacks, yo. Reparations are in hand.
This guy's mad that he sat in the corner for 2 hours while everyone stared at him and didn't want to play his stupid
imagine
game.
picking cotton for 12 hours and not getting paid.
Yeah. How many times did you do that?
Just my ancestors' memories are in my
Your answer
my
from
psyche.
your
They're in my
former
psyche.
life.
Yeah, they're in my psyche.
I will tell you that this woman who made me wait, she was black, but she was beautiful.
Beautiful.
This woman should have been a model. She's like you stop what you're doing and your jaw drops to watch her go by. She was that gorgeous and married to the whitest Jewish guy I've ever seen in my life.
Oh,
I swear to you, I so many times I was tempted to say
She's
to her,
in
"How
there.
did you get what?"
she's in there.
Oh yeah, she's in his wallet. That's
Yeah,
right.
she checked a lot of boxes off.
I'm telling you, this woman. I should have taken a picture. This woman was stunning.
Yeah, you'd have been real creepy. They didn't know who you was, and you over there sneaking pictures and shit like that.
Yeah, true. Right.
Complaining they didn't want to play his stupid game. We don't want to play that cracker's stupid game.
Well, they did. They all played and they had a great time.
See?
That's right.
See?
That's it.
And you're still fucking mad, and then you're wondering why
I'm
they
not
can
still
say-
mad.
why they can be racist and we can't. But you guys haven't gotten over it. It's been a fucking week, Tony. You're still bitching. You sat in the corner for 2 hours. You fucking whiny cunt.
My goodness, who invited this guy?
Oh, the cut is
I'm bringing
like,
Laura back.
you cunt.
White people are still living high in a country built on slave labor, but yeah, none of us were there, says Andy.
Damn.
White people are still living high on a country built on slave labor.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Thought a black guy wrote that for a second.
No, that was Andy. Andy's trying hard to get his street cred.
Yo, like,
Wow, where is it? Well, that comment's not even there. I see it on my phone. I don't even.
might
see
have
it
to
there.
give him a trial pass and shit like that. See if he does with it.
He doesn't deserve what? Because he's sticking up for you. I don't see him giving you an opportunity to be
That's
on a
weird, 'cause
podcast.
during the comedy, I met a lot of white people, and they be always like, "Sean, you think I could say it?" I'm like, "Yeah, go ahead."
Yeah, go ahead.
And then they die.
No, I mean, what they gonna say if they're not with, like, if I'm there or not there? Like, they say it and somebody approaches them, what they gonna look at me and say, "He said I could say it."
Isn't that the whole point of getting
No,
a pass?
I'm not. Who the fuck am I? Yo, I don't go to meetings and be like, "Yeah, this is my list for the week" and stuff like that.
Well, then why are we asking the black people that we're with?
Yeah,
Why are we
dude.
asking if we can say it?
They do that. I don't know why, yo. Like, they do that, yo.
That's what I thought. I thought it was for protection. No. Although I'll be dead on. I couldn't tell you the last time I used that word publicly
Yeah, I'll
or
tell
privately.
you right now. Like, I jump out the window and tell the white people that I meet for like a month. Yeah, go ahead and say it. Yeah, tell them Sean said it and call me if anything happens wrong and shit like that, yo.
Well, this black guy in a wheelchair said I could say it.
See, I thought it was like a card, like the PBA cards. I thought the same thing. We get like a,
No, bro.
1 month free card.
Oh,
No.
yeah, they give you a GAT.
It's not a website.
You get like a starter kit. You get a card,
Yeah,
a Welch's grape soda.
Oh,
A pack
he went
of
there.
Newports.
He went there.
he did.
He did. That
He
was
did.
good.
That was good.
That was good.
See, I'd be afraid to say stuff like
That's
that.
coming from a rap song, so
Oh, all right, yeah.
now if he can
Jason
name,
the Hood.
and now if he can name the rap song, he get extra credit.
I forgot the name of the song.
Ah, you blew it.
I forgot the name of the song.
See that? You're just as white as me, man. You don't fool anybody. Oh, you see that? I hit a nerve there. You see his face?
Tony.
Cheese, egg,
Bro,
steak,
I have
Welch's grape.
addiction that runs in my family, bro.
You have? I'm sorry. What runs
I
in
have
your family?
addiction runs in my family.
Addiction?
Like he said it to me too. He was like, "Oh, so you're kind of like me." One night we were out. He's like, "Oh, you're kind of like me." One night I was like, "Yeah, I guess so." My dad wasn't around. He was in jail.
My dad wasn't around either. So now I just built some points up.
Yeah, but you were listening to
Who was
fucking
he at,
the
way at
Beatles,
work?
bro. We were listening to
What?
Biggie Smalls.
He was away at work.
No. He split. He split when my mother was pregnant with me. I only met the man once, and then he died in 1980. I beat you. I was 10 years old when my dad died. I only met him once when I was 5. And he didn't send us money. Nothing. In fact, his birthday was the other day. He would have been 80 the other day. And the only reason I know that is because my brother posted it. I don't know my father's birthday.
Nah, you just got a good country song, if anything.
Yeah.
Come on, man. See now, even I'm embarrassed to be white because of country music. Although you got Darius Rucker singing country music.
Never ever be embarrassed
No.
to be in white. Never ever. be embarrassed.
There are
'cause
plenty of times I'm embarrassed to be white.
We have some privileges.
Yeah.
Well, the way like Andy said, we built this country on slave labor. That's embarrassing to me. That's awful.
But it's,
Oh, bro,
it's
shut
nice
up,
when
bro.
What?
Shut up, because you would go pick up a Mexican at fucking Home Depot in a second if you had too
Absolutely.
many leaves to rig. Get the fuck out
I
of here.
I would.
and I pay them. I've done that before. I needed some landscaping work done, and I went to Home Depot and I said, "But
Tony, you hired slave labor.
I
shit.
paid them."
Nah.
What do you mean no?
That's slave labor.
Slave labor, man.
They worked for 2 hours. I paid them $100 each.
They get 100 for the day. That's their fucking thing. They weren't coming for less than that. So
No, they didn't. But they didn't tell me that. That was just what I gave them. They didn't say we work for $100.
listen,
That
Did
was-
you get
are
to
we
know
really
them?
gonna
Did you
get
ask them
into
their
this?
names?
I did. I asked them their names. I gave them ice water.
From the
I-
tap, you cheap fuck.
You just
No,
turn the hose on?
no.
It threw ice cubes at them?
No, I threw ice cubes at him. What the? That's what I'm sitting here saying, how terrible slave labor is, and you're picking fun.
What was the names?
That I forget. Well, this was like...
You don't
this
even
was like-
remember them.
This is like 10 years ago.
You remember
Juan
the
and
work.
Pablo.
You remember the work. You remember the work, but you don't remember their names.
You remember you gave them ice water, you cheap fuck?
No, honest to God, I offered them beer. They turned it down. I swear to you. I offered them beer. They said no.
They don't.
That was all... Water was the only thing I had.
They get beer after, and then by 4 a.m, they stab each other over the last Corona. That's what.
Oh, see, I'm getting picked on.
God
He's saying
damn.
shit like that. He's talking about the grape soda and they're stabbing each other.
Yo,
I didn't say a word.
I swear I was at a red light and I saw 2 poppies walking with, they had 2 cases of Coronas each. And I was like, somebody's gonna get stabbed. I said that in my head, and it's crazy you said that.
You guys are way
I
more
said
racist
that
than
in
me,
my
and I'm
head.
getting picked
I was
on.
like, somebody's getting. One
Yo,
was
'cause
tall.
that happens in the hood, bro.
I was like, one was tall and one was short. I was like, the short one's gonna stab somebody because he has a short man complex, and he's about to get plastered on this Friday night. That's crazy.
Or you know what you see? They get shit faced at the bodega, and then like 4 or 5 other like poppies are waiting around for them to get a little more shit faced, and then they rob them because they know they got paid on Saturday. It's the fucking
Straight
craziest
cash.
thing.
Straight cash.
Yup.
Straight cash. They don't got no bank account.
Yeah.
Andy's coming at me, and I'm not following it, Andy. Sorry. I beat you, Tony? Really? Any longer, he's going to be like, I whipped you. I don't. You are saying I'm embarrassed of slavery, but also why can't I say the N-word? I don't want to say the N-word. I was just trying to understand like why they can say certain things and we can't. That's all. And he told me why, and I accepted it. I didn't argue, and he was absolutely right about it. I'm gonna hold Andy down and shave his stash on Friday.
Now, Andy's a good dude, man.
Andy's a
That's
great
kind of
dude.
gay.
What's that?
That's kind of gay.
That's kind of gay.
That's a pause.
That's
That's a pause.
That's a pause.
Or you could have followed up with no homo, because that's what the kids say now.
Or just say, hey, yo. Hey, yo. You got to say it like that.
Yo, I'm gonna put my foot in his ass. No homo. You know, you're not gay because you're gonna just put your foot in his ass.
All right, so I have to clarify that I mean it in a violent way,
Yeah,
not a
but if
sexual
I get
way.
to the ayo or the pause before he says no homo, you lost.
I feel like an 8-year-old calling who gets the front seat.
Very immature, but
I
it's
know,
funny
this
as shit. It's fun as shit. What are you talking about, yo?
Mexicans are always late because they're on delay.
Is that a Fremder?
That's Fremder.
That's what, because you always have to do it. You always have to. You got to keep that one listener going. Maybe that's the reason it's not syndicated. Maybe that's why.
It's the audience?
Believe me, when I edited for to pitch
He
this,
always has
I
to go back and
cut
read
those
the
out.
dumbest,
It was hard, though?
weirdest sexual comments.
It was hard.
Oh, I wonder
very
why
hard.
they won't.
Hey, yo. See?
Why won't they syndicate me to be on Hot 97 at
'cause I said it's
9:30
hard?
a.m. on Tuesdays? Well, because Fremder's talking about, if you stuck your finger in your nose and it came out your asshole, and Tony has to read every fucking comment because he feels bad that there's only 3 viewers.
There are
so
plenty
he
of
doesn't wanna
comments I
lose
haven't
that
read.
one.
There are plenty of comments I haven't read.
You're skipping them?
I skip plenty. Wow. Wow, I feel very beat up today.
Huh?
I feel beat up today by the white guy. See,
crazy.
This is beautiful. We get along. We have a good time in here.
Because we have a mutual...
What? Because I gave you a dose of reality. Sean just still thinks coming in here is a privilege.
No, this is the reality right here. The reality is we're friends and we get along and we have a good chemistry. And
we obviously have a good chemistry too, because
Yes, we do.
when I come, typically you have your most viewers. So, but I guess we forget about that now that you and Sean hang out every Tuesday. You know, we both use a handicap sticker.
how many times have I said open invite? How many times have I said please come in again? I ask you all the time to come in.
I know. So I don't know why you're here talking shit behind me.
I'm not coming in if you was in there. The sickness rearing its ugly head.
No, I'm a one-man show. I don't need a co-host.
See
I
that?
wanted to
See
bring
that?
my peoples, Dan. You know, and now Sean.
So now
I
Sean
told
is
you,
Yeah, I'm
me
in
and
the
Sean
circle.
hung
I'm in
out
the
in the
circle.
green room, and I was like, "Yo, you and Tony
I fuck with
talking
Fat
about."
J. Me and Fat J be talking like...
I was like, "Yo, I can't believe Tony with the gat." Da 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 da. I was like, "I gotta come in there and translate." Da 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 da. That's what I said when I started. He
Talk about old school cars and
we
everything.
got a
yo,
lot
like,
of things in common. He sits all the time. I love to sit. Call back.
and yes, and by the way, speaking of which, bring Dan anytime. I miss Dan. I love when Dan comes in.
Dan's
Dead
working.
serious.
Dan's not coming here anymore. He's working.
Yeah.
I bring Dan anytime.
Wait,
and
who's
then,
Dan?
yo, Tony, I'm coming
Dan
in tomorrow.
LaRocca.
Well, I got this one coming. I got that one. Okay. So
No, I'm-
have 3 views.
That's
and then
not
I'll
me
come next
saying
Tuesday
no.
and get
That's
to-
me just letting you know. Greg, I'd love to have you because you have an open invite and you're a part of this show. But I'm just letting you know. Yeah, I got so and so, and this one's coming in too. I'm not going to call 24 hours in advance to say I got to bump you. I'm not doing that. I love when you're here, but I'm not going to bump. I'm not going to tell other people.
That's why we're not syndicated, Tony.
Anybody know Al Bister or AI Bister? Do you think Hitler had erectile dysfunction?
That's Fremder in a different name.
You think?
Yeah,
Usually it's Bosey that shows up with different names.
maybe.
And if you notice, I didn't read that from their comment.
Okay.
That you're reading right now.
Do you think I get? You think a fat joke bothers me? Let's do trivia, Tony.
You want to do trivia?
Let's fucking do trivia.
I bet the DRAG-ON/often, comma, burning the honkies often. They call me Dragon. I'm not scorching. I screwed it up. Keep the block roasting. Light a Dutch with the flames coming toasting. In my eyes you can see what summer's holding. Realizing every guy I'll fry or dead rowdy? What the hell? I'll burn to a degree of 130 and my gun dirty. Because it ain't got one berry, so you better run, hurry.
You're reading it, but you're not understanding it.
I have no idea what I'm reading.
Dragon is another rapper.
All right, well, let me go back now, and I'll tell you what
all
what it means. Yeah, Dragon is a rapper, of course. Comma, that's good pronunciation. Burning honkies often means like he's shooting them or lighting them on fire, like he's doing something violent to them.
You got to pick one.
What do you mean?
Pick one. Would you said
burning. Burning honkies often. So that all right, I'm gonna. It could be a gun or a fire.
Or he could just be a better rapper than him.
Let's ask this. Okay, go ahead.
Keep going. They call me Dragon. I'm hot scorching. That's obvious. 'Cause he's hot. He's like he's good at what he does. Keep the block roasting, like the block that he like
Keeps
his
the block hot, like when he runs through the block is hot, like
right.
You know.
Yep.
All eyes on
that
him
is
type
what I was
shit.
trying to say. Light a Dutch, hit the flames, come and toasting. A Dutch is a doob, right?
Dutch is a Dutch master. That's what they used to roll blunts in.
Oh, all right. So we pretty much said the same thing.
It's a doobie.
Okay.
He said a doob. Oh my God. You're so white.
What's
Go ahead.
absolutely. What a blunt
A
would be
doobie is
the
rolling
urban word.
papers.
Yeah.
A blunt. In my eyes, you can see what summer's holding. Realizing every guy I'll fry or dead rowdy. Again, he's talking about shooting them or doing something violent to them.
Yeah, that bar, I don't know. I'm lost on that bar. You
see?
got that one?
Yeah, you see that?
You got that bar? Because I'm lost on that bar.
Wait, what was it?
In my where was it?
In my eyes, you can see what summer's holding.
No, after that, realizing every guy I'll fry or dead rowdy. Oh, look at that! You guys don't know.
Sometimes
I burned to agree at 130. My gun dirty because it got one berry. I don't know, bro.
Yeah, see that? Oh, yeah.
Dragon was a little eccentric.
Sure. Now he is. Yeah, now he's
Dragon
eccentric.
was a little eccentric.
But let's yell at Tony for being so white. But now, no, it's
We didn't yell
eccentric.
at Tony at all. We yelled at Tony.
How many times you call me a cunt today?
Complaining about sitting
cunt?
2 hours.
See that?
You complaining about being called a cunt, you cunt?
No, I'm just
Why
making
you
a point. He's saying that he wasn't giving me a hard time. I'm saying yes, he was. He called me a cunt like 8.
That was
times.
because you were whining about sitting around collecting 500.
I didn't whine. I just asked you a question about it, how you felt about when things don't go according to plan, if it bothers you, and you said that's the life, and I said, and I didn't argue with you.
Life isn't fair, man.
Exactly. I was throwing you. I was being a host. I was throwing you the ball to talk about stuff, and because people love to hear you so much, because the numbers get so much better, Mr. Tony, when I'm here. So I gave you something to talk about.
Now, do you still do shit shows and shit like that, or
What?
you do still shit shows like what the fuck am I doing here?
Not every show is a good show, unfortunately.
All right,
It's
all right. I just need to hear that.
yeah, like your show you did a couple weeks. Like, yeah, bro. Yeah, because sometimes you don't know what you walk. I've done shows at comedy clubs where I walk in and there's 7 people in the audience.
Oh,
Not here, not on Long Island.
yeah,
but
I understand.
Oh, I did one just 2 months ago. Like you were talking about dessert. We're doing our show, and I worked it out with the people. There's a good spot during our show to serve dessert. They brought it out a half hour earlier. We were doing a murder mystery, but not only did they bring it out a half hour earlier, but the dessert it was in another room. So but it's buffet. But they all had to go to this other room to get on the buffet line. This room, we had almost 200 people. I would say 175 of them went out at the same time, all at once, to go get their desserts. We just had to stop, and we sat there and wait for them to come back.
Yeah.
So it was like reverse check spot?
Yeah.
Reverse check spot?
Yeah, you know the check spot when everybody's getting their check and they're not really paying attention.
Yes. Yeah.
This one, they was getting their food and not paying attention.
Oh, competing with food, that's probably the worst. You don't compete with food. People, they want their food, and if they're waiting for a while, if it's like 7, 8 o'clock, they haven't gotten their food yet, they're mad. And then they don't like anybody. I don't care if you get fucking George Carlin up there. They're not happy. They want their food, damn it.
Because the shit shows is what discourages me sometimes. Like, I'll do a show, I'll be like,
no, bro.
maybe
this
that's not for me.
That's the life, man.
No, you can't. Those are the shows that are going to build you, bro. Those are the shows that if you can turn those people to laugh, when you go in those rooms that are 300-400 people,
easy work,
and you hear everyone laughing, you're going to kill there. Bro, those shit shows is what builds your character.
All right.
Do you know who Mick Thomas is? The Irish dude? He's been doing it a long time. He's a headliner. He was in there recently, maybe over the summer, and he said flat out, because I don't know why people talk about bombing or shit shows. He goes, because that's part of the life. We all have it. He still has them occasionally, even though he's been a headliner for years and years. He's a full-time comedian, but that's just the way it goes. That's part of it.
All right, I just need to hear that. I need to
yeah.
hear that. Andy was trying to tell me that, but I need to hear.
Yo,
well,
bro,
that's the problem right there, listening to Andy.
Like, if you get a fucking... Let's say you're driving to Pennsylvania. Like, you hang out with Carrie, right?
Right.
So, like, Carrie's driving to Pennsylvania.
New Year's Eve, Pennsylvania with Carrie. And Mike Keegan and Mario.
And Mario.
That's a good little spot. I got past it. That's a good spot.
Talk about Mario's butt.
You could do, if he likes you, you get past there, you could do that place 2 weekends a year and make money. And people are coming from out of state, but you don't know what's going to be there.
Yeah, you just got to go through it.
What if there's a fucking storm on the way there? And now everyone's like, oh, I'm not going to the comedy show. Yo, there was a guy on Facebook. I'm not going to use his name. He just went to London. There was fucking 4 people in his show last night. He goes, I gave them an hour and 15 minutes. He goes, no matter what, those 4 people spent their money. I'm going to give them the same show as I gave 300 people. And that's what it is.
All right.
Yo, there's different things, bro. There's different things affect it, Like,
I'm still learning. That's what I'm just saying.
Yeah, right now we're stuck between the
I'm not complaining like a
holidays.
cunt or nothing like that. I just need to know.
Right now we're stuck between the holidays.
You see what I did there?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not
You
complaining
don't
like
know
a
who's
cunt.
going to show
Yeah.
who's got money, Like, bro. But, yo, if you get, like... Butera did a show in Patchogue at this bar. And no one knows... Yeah, they put up flyers, but no one comes for that. They're not coming for the comedy. But, yo, if you get every one of them to turn around and watch you and not watch the game that they showed up to watch, and then they come up to you like, yo, you're really good at this. Wow. Because they watched 6 people before you who didn't get any laughs, and now you made them laugh. Wow, that was sick. That's...
All right.
You got to do the shit, bro.
All right. I'll do the shit.
It's like banging broads. 3 threes do not equal a 9. But sometimes you got to pick up the fat broad, if you're in like a fucking slump.
2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, you know how it is.
2 o'clock in the morning. It's just me and you. Come on, fatty.
Come over, girl. Come over, girl. Rub my hands.
Come on.
These things have
let's
been
go.
wheeling me around all fucking day today.
You leave. You leave before the sun comes up. You hear me? You're out of there. Before I get a good viewing of you, all right? You're out of there, all right?
Oh, my goodness.
Get where I live, too. If you come back here on your own. This ain't my house. This is my friend's house, all right? So why is this pictures of you all over the place? He likes me a lot, all right?
We're close friends.
Just don't come back here on your own, all right?
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, bro.
You had a lot of those nights, I see, before you got married, huh?
Oh, yeah, because they were just dying to get going with me. Yeah, I had so many of those nights. So hard to fight them all off.
Beat them all.
Ladies, please. There's plenty of me to go around. Just
Take
relax.
your leg off and beat them away, right?
And, yo, I used to be miserable when I'd walk in and see those shitty shows.
Oh, so you know what I'm going through right now?
Did it for 5 years, bro. You want your friends to come, but you don't want your friends to come because you don't want them to be the only 5 people there. Sort of thing. Bro, I know what you're going. Bro, I've been through this.
Yeah, but when I see you, you're just in your own world. Every time I see you, you're in your own little world. You're like, yeah, fucking, I'm going out here, I'm doing this. You're just walking around. And I'm always overthinking it before a show and after a show
What
and
do
shit.
you... Yeah.
Every single person in this building has gone through that.
Bro, there's a lot of people that... everybody does it their own way. Like, this is my passion. This is... I love, like...
Oh, I love to laugh.
This is what I want to do. Like, and I feel like someone said to me Friday, they were like, yo, you just singing. How long are you doing this? I'm like, 6 years, going to be 7. They're like, well, the headliner said they were doing it for 30. But you seem as comfortable as he is. Yeah, that's I'm in my element, man. I want to be the center of attention. I guess my girl says it's my narcissistic traits, but it's like, why did you drive the flashy cars? Because you wanted the attention. It was going to create negative attention, but you wanted that attention. Why'd you put a system in the car? The system makes them look. Why'd you put rims on the car? The rims keep them looking. And then you hang the watch out the window. Whoa.
This guy's a metaphoric genius, yo.
Freak it down, girl.
I love
I know
his
you
analogy.
thirsty.
Backed with sound effects, no less.
Did you hear the analogy? That was beautiful, yo. You need to write a book.
Nah, bro, I just want to live my life.
I just want to live my life. That's the name of your book right there.
Want to live my life. Blimping ain't easy, man.
That's it. Mario wrote a book.
Why are you so stuck on him, bro? He's not even here. He's not allowed here.
I've never said that on this show.
He says what the fuck he wants, yo. I love this guy, yo.
Oh, yeah, he does. Yep.
If you want, listen.
I'm not stuck on him. I was trying to teach because Sean did that show, and now he's doing another show with him on New Year's. I was trying to teach.
Yeah,
him.
but the New Year's show isn't through him.
I know nothing about it. I just know that he's in it. That's all I know.
Stage time is stage time, man.
All right.
Yo, and again, like, and then I used to be the guy. Like, I would be miserable. Like, oh,
Closer to the mic.
fuck. There's 6 people here. Like, oh. And then one headline, and I people hate him, but whatever. He said to me, he goes, yo, that's 6 people spent their hard-earned money to watch you. Give them the show that they deserve. Why are you going to do it better for 100 people and not 6 when they all spent their same money?
You're right.
Doing it for 6 is harder because
It's definitely harder.
You got to build that energy with only 6 people.
Yeah.
And you have nowhere else to look but those 6.
Yeah. But that's...
I love crowd work too, so those 6 people, I like doing it with crowd work with like 6 people. That way, when I'm in front of 100, it's easy.
Sometimes that's easier with a small group because 6 people, especially if they're together, they feel a little more comfortable.
Part of the show.
But they're also more willing to talk when it's just their people that they know. So you can definitely hone those skills with a small crowd.
But you got to be careful because if you piss them off,
true.
You're lost.
And those 6 people, and you walk those 6 people, now you're fucking performing to the tables and chairs.
Right.
There's nothing worse than having them and then losing them, and now you try to get them back.
Yep.
That's fucking hard.
There's guys out there.
You ever lost the crowd and then you try to get it? Oh, all right.
I never understood the guys who will lose them.
I say it
on
all
purpose?
the time when I come here. Go ahead, finish yours.
Sorry. No, well, whether it's on purpose or not, although I've seen that too. There are guys out there that do like to do it on purpose, which I never personally understood. But either way, once they've lost them, then they're like, screw it, and they just keep going down instead of trying to get them back. That's where I'm like, what are you doing?
They don't pull a parachute?
Yeah, but then, right. But now you're done, but now you're ruining, like, then it just makes it hard for all the comics that night to come back.
I forgot about the people behind it.
Oh, I'm always thinking about everybody. I'm never, like, I know, like, Jay and I have talked about this before. I see this as a team sport where he doesn't totally agree with that, but I'm always worried. Like, if I'm going down, now it makes it harder for this guy. There's one guy I saw recently. In fact, it was Dan was affected. There was a show. The guy going up before Dan got all political. This is like a year or 2 ago. I think you might have been there too. This guy literally lost half the room. I mean, literally, people were getting up and leaving because this guy went really bad. Like he went really far political, and whatever his side was. And that's fine, but again, he just went way too far. People were leaving, and now Dan has to follow that. And that's hard. How do you, like, I felt bad for Dan, like, because you gotta save the show and save yourself. Because now they're all pissed off. You got to try and get these people left. Maybe you'll try and get some of them back in. Like, it just sets a whole different vibe.
I did a show with Dan, and the host introduced his name wrong, and he was pissed. He was pissed.
Oh, I don't blame him.
He was pissed. And she was like, "Oh, go back. I'll say your name again." She's like, "What the fuck?"
That's weird. Yeah, I heard that story. That happens. Yeah. Yo, that show that I told you guys about with the dessert table, the guy brought me up as Fat Corey.
Fat Corey?
I've been Fat Joe 8 million times. I've never been Fat Corey. I'm like,
Fat
what were you
Corey
guys
is
expecting?
crazy.
The guy from Porn Stars?
And that wasn't even like a little bit off.
Right.
He went out his way to say that name wrong.
But you're dealing with people that are shit-faced.
Oh.
And then now, if he's the promoter of this party, whatever it is, he doesn't want to get on the microphone and bring you up. But now he has to, because he didn't tell anyone there was comedy. So now he's nervous.
That's something too. I hate when the crowd doesn't know.
Surprise comedy is crazy.
And they don't like it. People are expecting to go to a party. They can hang out. They can drink. They can talk. Now they got to sit and be quiet. It pisses them off. I most of the time I tell people when I get a call, they say surprise party. No. You either got to tell them, or there are times I'll turn it down. I'll turn that money down because it's such a shit show. There's been, in fact, it's happened twice in my life where I've been in the middle of a show and right in the middle of my sentence I just blah 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 because nobody's listening. Nobody's listening, and I'd rather stay home.
Yo, and when people ask you, how much time do you have? Stephen Rocco Perillo says this all the time. It's not how much time you could do while you're killing. It's how much time you could do while you're bombing. Yo, because I tell you no lie, bro. You could call Carrie Carabas as soon as we get done here. There was a woman. She was headlining at the brokerage. She was from another state, whatever. Carrie was the feature. First of all, you don't want to follow Carrie anyway.
Yeah, absolutely right.
But, yo, Carrie goes up, murder. You know what she does.
Right, I seen it.
Murders. I'm sitting with this woman who's the headliner's best friend. She's a famous Ben Stiller's sister. I'm sitting next to her at the show, okay? This woman comes out, the headliner. 45 minutes. Not one laugh. Dead silence for 45 minutes.
Not even, that's funny. Not even, no one
And
said
then
that's
guess
funny.
what? Even worse than just that, she had to come back the next day and do it all over again. And the same thing happened.
Really? Wow.
That's commitment.
But when you say you're certain things, you got to be certain things.
You got to stand on them, right?
You know?
Shit.
It happens.
All right, it's time.
I'm learning.
And you're doing good, man. You're doing great.
Thanks, man.
Disabled trivia here.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
You ain't asked one handicap question all this time I've been here.
I have one, right?
No, I haven't. You're right. But I've done hip hop questions.
Yeah.
And I have
I'm
some
also
today.
in a wheelchair. I know
You see,
wheelchair.
ironically, the hip hop questions come from the fat white guy that comes in prior to you.
No. I brought some with me today. I have.
Well, you knew I was going to be here.
Right. Yeah.
But again, you didn't know hip hop questions until I came here. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do that. Yeah, I try to do something for my guests.
Okay.
I don't understand what you're saying.
You're a cunt.
Never mind.
Oh, well, all right,
Never
we've
mind.
established that apparently. Jamie Lee Curtis. You guys know who that is?
Yeah, the broad from Halloween.
True Lies.
True Lies. Love that movie. Her father was also a famous actor. What was his name?
Oh, my God. It's not even a Curtis. I don't think Tony Curtis?
Jay says Tony Curtis.
But that's not it.
It sounds like it's it, though.
I don't think it's Curtis. But then I could be wrong. I don't remember.
You're thinking of Angelina Jolie.
That's John Voight and Angelina Jolie. Are you agreeing with
I'm
Jay?
going with Tony Curtis, too.
All right.
For some reason, I heard that name before, and I think that's the reason.
All right.
He shook his head, yeah, I know when I'm right. He shook his head, yeah, we're right.
Because it means so much to not tell you yet. In football, where do the Chargers come from?
San Diego.
Well, now they're the Los Angeles Chargers, but originally they were San Diego Chargers.
You're right. That's what I'm looking for. Where originally. That's
San
what
Diego.
I'm looking for. Sorry. Let's see. All right. The U.S. declared war on which country after the bombing of Pearl Harbor?
Japan. We just
Wait,
had
say the question again.
December 7th was D-Day,
That is correct.
Yeah, Japan.
or as the island.
I'm killing it this week.
Let's say it for Sean's island people. Japan.
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 Who's calling me? Oh, I'll take that later. Yesterday, I was in the middle of my show. I couldn't take the call. Freaking Joey Caller was calling me yesterday. I'm in the middle of the show talking to this woman, and I couldn't take Joey Caller's call. I was very upset.
Yeah, did he
Why
answer when
didn't
you called
just
him
call
back?
him after?
I did, but
Maybe you should have answered. Maybe he was giving you tips
yeah.
on how to warm up the crowd.
Warm up the crowd.
Yeah. He actually was doing that for a while before COVID. I was his latest pet project. He was taking me around to Rachel Ray. He was showing me the art.
Wow.
I'm like, oh, cool. And I said to him, I said, am I going to be able to do this? I would love to do
It has
that.
not translated, Mr. Caller. I just want to let you know it has not translated.
Well, COVID, though, killed it. There's only, 3 shows that have warm-up.
It has not translated.
I could do that warm-up. Give me a chance. I bet you I'd kill it. I bet you guys money.
I
would
guess
do
you forgot
it. You guys could, too, by the way.
what happened the other night when we were here with what's his name?
What are you talking about?
What was his name? Ben.
Ben Bailey?
Yeah.
What about him?
That was a rough night, Tony. We both had a rough night. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, I was going to say, that's not how I remember it at all.
Yeah, that was a good night.
Yeah, I thought that was a great
It was a
night.
good night.
And I love when we do shows together.
Me too.
That,
Me too.
The sarcasm was just so thick on that one.
oh, yeah. I can feel the love.
Yeah, we had such a good time with those kids.
Oh, that too, right.
Bro.
That was fun.
I hope we do that again next year.
I would love to do
We'll
that
bring
again.
Sean out with us.
Yeah, what?
Kids
that's
love
a
it.
great
Hey,
When they go
that
see
guy.
Santa?
Huh?
When they go see Santa?
No, we did a camp show here.
What,
in
you
the
just
summer.
assume he plays Santa all over he goes?
The security guard at the club does Santa.
Oh, right, yeah.
Santa Scott.
Yeah. I performed at Santa
Wait, what
Scott's
camp?
house.
What camp y'all talking about? Like
Here, they brought a camp in
Yeah,
here.
they bring a camp here.
to watch a show?
Yeah.
During it's a daytime thing, and it's just for the camps. So you got to be clean and just
They were
entertain
like, Jay,
the
do you want
kids.
to do a camp show? I was like, wow, I guess they trust me. I guess. Okay. I brought my little nephew. We had him here, He was like thoroughly enjoyed it and went home. He was like, I'm going to watch myself on TV. No, it's
all right.
on the TV, buddy, but whatever.
I did one of these a few years ago. It's got to be like 5 years ago. All right, so I'll tell you the whole story. So stick around. We're going to run late. So we were doing the show in here, and James came in. There was a camp show going on. He comes in. There was a magician doing his thing out there. He comes in here. He goes, the magician is dying. These kids hate him. He goes, I need you guys to go out there and do some time. This was before I started doing stand-up. So I'm like, what? And it was me and Eric Shevlin were in here. We're like, what are you talking about? He goes, just go out. You got to do something. So we're like, I go, when? He goes, 10 minutes. I was like, he starts to walk out. Whoa. I said, how much time do you want us out there for? He goes, 20 at least. I'm like, holy shit. So we're panicking. We actually ended the show. We were panicking. So I just decided, I said, Derek, so we just need to pull up dad jokes. We'll make a contest with the kids who tells the worst dad jokes. Thank God it went over. These kids loved it. But we had this one kid right next to me. I'm on the stage. He's to my right, sitting right in the front row. I was telling whatever joke, how big is such and such? Like, I don't even remember what the joke was, right? Or what's 2 feet and does this, whatever it was. And this kid couldn't have been more than 13. He yells out, my penis! I'm like, oh, you little bastard. Like,
Yo, this year, I didn't know it was him. I thought it was like this headliner guy, Gemini, because that's what they had the year before.
right,
'Cause we
Gemini's
were doing the
great,
show.
man. Gemini's nuts.
And then turns out I bring my nephew. He goes, I'm doing the show after you. So now I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna do like 10 minutes. They're like, Jay, you got to do 30. I'm like, what? I'm like, oh my god, like you got to be clean, like you can't curse,
Right.
Yeah. They loved me.
Yeah, they
Like,
loved him.
from the start.
Chanting his name. Yeah, they were
Bro.
going
Chanting
nuts.
Some kid, I go, listen, I'm like, you guys, I'm like, let me get some free followers here. I'm like, you guys need to follow me on Instagram. Yo, counselors, everything followed me. I'm like, you got to come back when you turn 18. I'm like, how old are you now? They're like 14. I'm like, you got to come back because I do this with curses and it's just so much better. Some kid yells out, do it now. We won't tell our parents. And I'm like, important life lesson. You may not tell your parents, but there's a snitch in here somewhere. Right. So then they get stitches because snitches get stitches. Bro, they fucking loved us. We had it was such a good time.
Yep,
like,
it was.
Legit.
Yep. Yeah, it was
They
fun.
were chanting my name on the bus.
Right,
They were
yes.
on the bus. My nephew's like, Uncle Jay, they're chanting your name. Like, you see who you hang out with? You know? My nephew says to James.
And those are forever fans, too, like.
Yeah.
Yo, my nephew says to James, what, do you think I could come back here one time? He goes, yeah, come anytime you want. You sit at my table. I'll send some girls over to sit with you. He's like, when am I going to the club? I want to sit with the girls, you know? And then I'm like, well, he goes, can we just go now? I'm like, no, we got to wait. I got to get paid first. So he goes, you get paid for this? I was like, yeah, bro. Like,
a light bulb went off in his head. Like, I get money for talking
and like,
shit?
he was so enthralled. He didn't know anyone else because he's 7. But he knew Pete Davidson from one of the Flyers, from the Kardashians, because his mother watches Kardashians. Let's go to the fucking trivia. I got to get out of here, Tony. I got to get back to work. Not everyone collects disability.
Vicky says D-Day is in June.
Okay, whatever it was.
But
December
Pearl
7th, whatever
Harbor,
it was,
yes.
Vicky. I'm on a fucking talk show. If I knew everything, I'd be in a fucking classroom teaching the little shit kids, all right?
Which stage musical does the song Memory come from? See, doesn't get much wider than
Memories
that.
don't live like people do. They'll always remember you.
I think we're talking about two different songs.
Good or bad. It's just the memories that you had.
Ding, ding.
What was the question?
Yeah.
What musical does the song Memory come from? Not the song Memory you were singing.
Cats.
All right, Jay says Cats.
Barbra Streisand.
Are you agreeing with him, Sean?
Yeah.
He's like, wow.
I was going to say it first.
He's like, wow, that fat white boy knows his trivia.
That's crazy.
What state is known as the Green Mountain State?
Oregon.
That's where the coffee comes from. Green Mountain Coffee. I'm going to go with, I don't know. Let's say, I have no idea. Let's say South Dakota, but I'm wrong. It's probably Oregon, but
You
it's,
guys
I don't
have
know.
different answers on that one. Whoa.
I think it's Montana also.
Okay.
Kentucky.
So you're changing it. It's official? You're officially changing it to Kentucky?
Yeah.
All right. Next question. What is the name of Pedro Serrano's voodoo figure in the movie Major League?
Jabu.
Is it Shabu? Babu. Babu.
Babu. All right.
Just watched it the other morning, too. That's crazy.
Love that movie. Yeah. What year was Tupac killed?
96.
97.
It's probably 95. I'm going to go 96.
Name the band that released the album called The Score.
The Fugees.
The word Snickersnee. Snickersnee. What does it mean?
It's borderline racist. Tony came
No,
up
it's
with a
not.
borderline racist joke.
No, it's not.
Put the S in front of the N. Wow.
Wow.
Snicker. With
You keep saying
CK.
it, too. You
Well-
keep saying it, too, like you get enjoyment out of it.
The word isn't knicker.
Oh!
Whoa. What's the question again?
Yeah, shit.
Please reread the question.
let's go.
Snickersnee.
Short black
Snickersnee.
Short black man.
No, I'm telling you right now, that's incorrect. I'm not even writing that down. You change your answer.
Is that the disease where black people spend all their money on sneakers?
It's diabetes.
kid
It's
is on fire
diabetes in the
today.
knee.
Snickers. See, I see what you did there.
You see what
went
I did?
Candy bar. Yep. You see, I see it.
Diabetes directly under the kneecap.
I have
Right,
no
because
idea.
diabetes just stays in that one place.
All right, let's go
You
to
can
the
get your
next
diabetes
question.
removed if you have to.
Let's go to the sexual question.
The sexual question, here it comes.
It's coming.
Here it is.
Hey, yo.
On average, how many thrusts take place during one sexual session?
Are we talking personal use or on average in the world?
I'm going to say the average in the world.
Okay. Wow, 3 minutes. I
With
mean,
no help. Like, no pills or nothing.
there's like an RPM. Could you imagine there's an Tony found the disabled guy found the RPM equivalent in sexual. It's like,
So now we can tell the mileage on a woman.
I'm going to
and
say
stuff like that.
400 thrusts.
400.
Are you counting in and out or is it
Yes.
just, well, let's go 800 then.
You sure?
Yeah. We'll go 400.
I mean, if you're on a rhythm like of a heartbeat, yeah. I'm gonna go.
We're talking about a
550.
sexual question, and then somebody goes, "Are you decorating the room for Christmas?"
What'd you say, 550?
Tune in
550.
next Tuesday. We're gonna have Sean dressed as Rudolph. We're gonna put a red nose on him, and we'll put a couple candy canes on his chair.
Who was pissed
and
about Rudolph the last couple of weeks? That was you.
And a couple.
No.
Well, maybe
Who
we
was
could
that?
maybe we could get a little crazy and put like the baseball card in his spokes.
So I can make that sound.
Yeah, we're decorating the room for Christmas.
Yeah, who was that? Who was complaining about Rudolph the
I think it
other
was
day?
Andy.
Was it Andy?
Yeah, it was
No,
Andy.
Andy wasn't here this past Friday.
It wasn't a Friday. It was a Tuesday.
Yeah, but Andy's only here on Fridays.
Sick.
He came in that day when it was
Oh, he came in the day before Thanksgiving.
right.
Yeah. Was it then? He was
Oh
complaining.
no,
then
I
about-
came on a Friday. That's hey yo.
Good save. All right, let me scroll back and see your answers here. Jamie Lee Curtis's father is Tony Curtis. I believe everybody got that right. Brendan Burt said Tiny, but yeah, he meant to say Tony. There we go.
Tony Curtis, the singer.
Yeah.
He was an actor.
Oh, okay.
He was an actor, yes. Very well-known actor in his day. In football, where do the Chargers come from? All right, you good? What in football? Where do the Chargers come from? Originally, Jay and Sean said San Diego. So did Vicky. I guess that's it. Andrew Fremder says Michael Myers. Oh, talking about Jamie Lee Curtis's dad. Yes, San Diego is the answer we were looking for. Very nice. Next question. The U.S. declared war on which country after the bombing of Pearl Harbor? Jay and Sean said Japan. Vicky said Japan. Then she said D-Day's in June. Oh, did I screw this up again? Hang on. Nope, I'm on all messages today. Yay. Okay, yeah, the answer is Japan. Which stage musical does the song Memory come from? Jay and Sean both said Cats. Andy Pagano said Cats. Vicky said Cats. Fremder said he forgot. It is Cats. Very good. See, you guys have some
Killing
whiteness
it.
after all.
I'm killing it.
You're just copying it. Number 5. Which state is called the Green Mountain State? Sean said Kentucky. Jay said South Dakota. Andy Pagano said Vermont. Vicky says Vermont. They would be correct. It is Vermont. So you guys are 4 for 5 so far.
I was gonna say Vermont. Didn't I say Vermont?
No.
All right.
What is the name of Pedro Serrano's voodoo figure in the movie Major League? Jay said Jabu. Sean said Babu. Jay will get credit. Andy got it right. Vicky got it right as well. But Jay will get credit. It's Jobu, but you'll still get the credit. He says, "Fuck you, Jabu."
I'll do it myself.
That's right. Yeah. It is a great movie, man. Wild thing. What year was Tupac killed? Jay said 96. Sean said 97. Plagano says 97. Vicky says 97. I have 96. So Jay, I believe Jay is correct.
He's questioning that because Andy put 97.
That's exactly why I'm questioning it. Yeah.
That's crazy. I mean, I should have known. Big was 98, so it was 2. All right.
And then, yeah, Vicky said 97 too.
September
She gets a lot
13th, 1996.
September 13th?
1996.
That's my wife's birthday.
Right there.
Wow.
Wow. I am smarter than
He's
Andy
good.
today.
You are, yeah.
The moon shines on a dog's ass every once in a while.
Where was I? So, yeah, the score was an album by what artist? Everybody jumped right on that. The Fugees. All right, the next one. What is a Snickersnee? Snickersnee. Sean said it's diabetes in the knee. And Jay just wouldn't answer that one. Vicky says, oh, sorry. Andy says it's a knife fight. Andrew Fremder says it's fudge brownies. Vicky says laughing profusely. Sean has the sugarfoot, says Andy Pajanos. Andy Andrew Fremder, putting a chocolate bar in your mouth when you're on your knees. Andy Pajanos was the closest. He said a knife fight. I don't have a knife fight. I just have that it's a type of knife. Like it's a long, dangerous knife. That's what I have. But Andy gets credit. Last question. On average, how many thrusts take place during one session? Jay said 400. Sean said 550. Plajano said 900. Fremder says 69. Vicky says, oh, crap. If it's in and out, I'll say 350. Gabriel Killian Entertainment. Are you guys comics or what? Anybody know who this is? Well, they are. And I try to be sometimes. But my main thing is just hosting in here. Who are you? Gabriel Killian? Plajano says, yes, he hates Rudolph. Andy says he guessed 97. Yeah, that's what I said. You guessed 97, but the answer is 96.
What's the thrusts?
You, my friend, are in the threshold. It says 100 to 500 thrusts.
Wow.
You just missed it. You said 550.
I did.
So you were just over. Although in your case,
I feel like that's
because once you go black, you never go back. Maybe that's why. Because you do 50 more than everybody else.
I feel like that's a quickie though.
See, but I'm going to sound racist here. I'm not even going to say it.
Say it. Say it.
All the white people. Nope, that's not.
All right. Where are you this weekend? Are you here yet, or you don't know yet?
I have no idea.
All right.
But they have some good shows here this weekend.
Yeah, they do. What about you? Where you got anything? You got next Wednesday? No, tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Oh, let me
Tomorrow
show
in
the
Long
flyer.
Beach. All right.
Tomorrow down in Long Beach. Go see Sean. Hosted by Peter Bales. And who else?
No, he's headlining.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, headlining. Sorry. Hugh Murray's on that one. Jeff Goldberg is hosting. Okay, very nice. Go see Sean tomorrow night down in Long Beach. There's nothing going on at Governor's, so you can go to Long Beach and see Sean.
All right.
And don't forget, if you're down in Pennsylvania for New Year's, go see Sean. He's hanging out with all of our friends, Mike Keegan, Mario Bosco, and of course, Carrie Karavis. What do you have anything booked for New Year's?
I was told don't book anything. I'll be working one of the clubs.
Sweet.
I don't know which one.
Very nice. And don't forget, December 22nd, come down to the brokerage and hang out with Knockem Day Comedy. Enjoy a holiday-themed mob murder mystery show. It's going to be a lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
Thank you, Sean. Yeah, Sean has seen half of our show. Go to govs.com. There's a lot of stuff going on this weekend on Governor stages. Steve Burton and Bradford Anderson, two soap stars. They'll be here in Levittown on Thursday. Vic DiBatteto's playing this weekend. Andrew Washington, Noel Rodney Jr., Laura Patton, Gino Strong, Eric D'Alessandro, Vladimir Camano, and Joe Matarese. Joe Matarese has been in here. He's a great dude.
Yo, Vlad. Killer.
Yeah. Oh, yeah?
Tom McGuire was like, yo, you have to watch Vlad. He is killer. Go
Really?
see him.
Yeah, I'm not. My apologies. I'm not familiar.
Yeah, go check him out. Hysterical.
cool. Very
you
nice.
love him too. He's a Dominican dude. Does a lot of hysterical, really good.
What day is he gonna be here?
Friday and Saturday at the brokerage.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, Vic DiBattito is here. I believe it's Friday and Saturday here, right?
Yeah.
Very nice.
And Matarese, I think, is at McGuire's.
McGuire's, yeah. All right, we are out of here. Thanks for hanging out with us today. We got Felix coming on at 1 o'clock. There is no Hershey and the Keeks tonight. I believe Keegan's doing a show somewhere, so no Hershey and the Keeks tonight. And I'm doing another game show tonight, and I'm sure it'll go just well.
I hope
fine.
it starts on time. You don't
That's
want
right.
to sit in the corner for 2 hours and then bitch. Well, if it doesn't, good thing is they're off tomorrow here, so you won't have to hear them bitch about it till Thursday.
I mean,
Tune in for Cunty Thursdays on the Knockem Dead show with
they gonna
Tony
feed you
Walker.
at this one, or no food here?
No
neither?
food at this one either.
God damn.
Check
Yep.
the fucking bro. I would never work for you.
What do you mean?
Here's $100 for your comedy thing, and then go buy food on your own, bro. Why wouldn't you get your guys fed?
90% of the time we do get fed.
Okay,
But
where is your party tomorrow?
The game show I have tonight. It's in
Oh.
Williston. It's in Williston Park.
Oh,
tonight.
nice,
Yeah, it's a private. I believe it's a teachers. I believe it's their holiday party.
nice.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah. So there you go. Yeah. So Felix at 1 o'clock. No Hershey and the Keegs tomorrow. Circling the Drain possibly, and then yeah, I'll be back here Thursday. Mike Kaplan, your buddy Mike Kaplan will be here. Jeff Skelsey will be here with me. Yeah, and then that's it. All right, everybody. Thank you guys.
No problem.
Sean, of course, and of course Fat Jay, ladies and
Fat
gentlemen.
Jay.
All right, everybody.
Dropping jewels for the day.
Dropping jewels, like drooling?
Jewels.
Oh, jewels.
Yeah.
Dropping jewels. Yep, there he is.
Fucking cunt.
He's full of bling. Just call him motherfucker. I hate these guys.
For your event today. What will you experience at a Knockem Dead comedy murder mystery show? Suspense, excitement, love, more love, violence. Well, not really. And of course, some music. Knockem Dead Comedy is the #1 murder mystery troupe, entertaining thousands of people for over 20 years.
Have a great night or what?
Their hilarious murder mystery shows are full of audience interaction from beginning to end that will keep you laughing all night long. Their shows are not to be missed. Knockem Dead Comedy's murder mystery themes include a mob show, a redneck wedding, a high school reunion, a family reunion with a luau theme, or your own custom show.
Johnny, you have a good time tonight or what?
Had an awesome time.
All right. You had a great time. KDC, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah!